Hello again, Packer fans, and welcome back to the final regular season episode of the Atrium at www.greenbaypackernation.com. Of course, the regular season for the Packers and for the NFL has now come to a close, but it's not over for Packer fans. We are hoping for several more games, culminating in a Super Bowl victory come February. But we have a big game to talk about against the Arizona Cardinals that we played this past Sunday. We also need to preview the upcoming game once again against the Arizona Cardinals. We'll be doing all that tonight. We'll catch up with the injury report and see what the Packers are going to have to do to be successful once again against the Arizona Cardinals and have a third shot at the dreaded Minnesota Vikings. So stick around. This is the Atrium at GreenBayPackerNation.com.
This is Ross James, one of the hosts of Packer Show at PackerShow.com. No Green Bay Packers fans week is complete until you've watched the Atrium with Brady Augustine. We watch it and then read the cheese at GreenBayPackerNation.com. Funny stuff.
Well, the Packers pulled off a big, huge, giant 33-7 victory over the Arizona Cardinals this past Sunday. And look, with that kind of momentum to make a big surge deep into the playoffs, and we are all hoping that's exactly what we get. But, of course, we've got to talk first of all about injuries, because the Packers did have a major injury this past week. Well, we don't know if the injury was major, but it was an injury to probably the MVP of our entire team. If it wasn't Aaron Rodgers, it in all likelihood would be Charles Woodson, and Charles Woodson did get dinged up in this game. I personally think, and I heard Packer Show say the same thing, I think they left Charles Woodson in too long. He was in after the game was well in hand, but he does now have a shoulder sprain, I believe. I think Charles is going to play, and I don't think as cornerback this is going to affect him. Apparently, from what Woodson has said, this has been an injury that has kind of plagued him for several weeks now, and what he did is re-aggravate it, so this means he's been used to playing with the pain. So hopefully he will be just as on fire. I don't think, listen, Charles Woodson is not the kind of guy that is going to be denied by a shoulder injury at this point in the season. So I think we'll see him play. I think we'll see him just continue to amp up his play. This guy has been phenomenal. If there's one player right now that deserves MVP of our team, it's Charles Woodson. You could say Aaron Rodgers in that too, and I don't mean to take anything away from what Aaron Rodgers has done, but the defensive side of the ball, we had those serious injuries. We lost Aaron Campman, of course we lost Al Harris, and at that point we were 4-4. We're looking at our team going, who are they? Do we have an identity? Are we a blitzing kind of team? Are we a coverage? Are we a press coverage? Are we a zone coverage? What kind of identity do we have? And Charles Woodson has defined our team. Opportunistic, able to get to the quarterback, make sacks, interceptions, when the team really needs them to get big tackles, good against the run, excellent in pass coverage. The man is an absolute miracle on two legs. Phenomenal job that he's done this season, and our hats off, as with everyone else in Packerland, to Charles Woodson for such a phenomenal season in 2009. A lot of people talking about the possibility of Charles Woodson being the defensive MVP, and I think that would be absolutely apropos at this point. And we'll see what happens for the remainder of the season, because we are going to need him to really turn it on, continue to do what he does. He's a businessman. He's out there doing his job every single week. So we'll see what happens about that. But we definitely, looking at that game, you just wish that, and this has happened before, hindsight is 20/20. You wish you'd pulled him off the field one play earlier. So, but we'll see Charles Woodson on the field. He did not participate in practice. Or actually, I'm sorry, he was a limited participant in practice, so he was able to get out there, get on the field, but he was limited. So what that tells me is you're going to see the guy on the field. He will not be denied. So hopefully he'll have a great game. Now, on the other side of the ball, we are going back to Arizona to play them for the second time in a row. We're one of 3 teams this year, in this wild card round, going back to repeat a game against the same opponent. Jets and the Bengals are playing, Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. But for Arizona, and Hey, this is our first Atrium of the new year. Wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. And we do have a great announcement. We announced our gift basket winner. And so I'm going to send you over to Jen, who is going to tell you who that is. I know you've been waiting for a long time. So over to you, Jen. Let them know who won the gift basket.
Hi, this is Jennifer from Tennessee, and I wanted to congratulate John Rehor for winning the GPN gift basket. John, enjoy.
All right, thanks. And I hope John enjoys that. I think it'll be a good time. We're looking to send that off to him, try to get it up to his door right around Super Bowl time so that he can open it up while he's watching the Packers bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Titletown. I think it's a perfect scenario. But we do want to thank everyone who joined in that promotion. Good, better luck next time to those of you who didn't win. I know when John found out that he had won, he emailed me back and said, "I don't win anything," and I know that's how a lot of people feel. So for John, that's a great deal, and for you, there will be other opportunities. So stick with the site, keep checking it out, and we'll try and get another contest out possibly next season. So until that time, there's tons to talk about. We are a playoff team. We are a playoff team with a whole bunch of potential. We are one of the hottest teams in the league right now, and we are looking for big things out of our Green Bay Packers. So check out the website. The Cheese right now on our Twitter account and our Facebook fan page, we're doing a season in review. We're going over the storyline in humorous form of everything that's happened to the Green Bay Packers and the Green Bay Packers fans this past year. Check that out. Email us if you have something you want to say or something you think we should talk about on the Atrium at gbpnation@gmail.com. But our website is www.greenbaypackernation.com. We hope you'll come and visit. We hope you enjoy what you see. And hopefully we'll see you back here next week after a big win over the Arizona Cardinals. So until that time, as we always say on the Atrium, go Pack.